A coin that has quietly captured the attention of seasoned collectors for decades, a 1939 U.S. nickel that stands as a remarkable piece of history and rarity. This coin's journey begins in an era when the world was on the brink of monumental change, and its very existence reflects the craftsmanship and design of a bygone era. The 1939 nickel wasn't just minted as currency, it was produced with an eye for detail that, over time, transformed it into a coveted collectible among enthusiasts who appreciate both its historical context and its aesthetic appeal. Back in 1939, America was emerging from the Great Depression and edging closer to the uncertainties of World War II. In that charged atmosphere, coin production carried both economic and patriotic significance. The 1939 nickel was part of a minting process that had evolved over the previous decades, showcasing the precision and artistry that U.S. mints were becoming known for. Its design, characterized by a distinctive portrait and finely detailed inscriptions, speaks to an era when every minted piece was meant to embody national pride and a promise of stability in turbulent times. One of the most striking aspects of the 1939 nickel is its unique design features. The coin features an elegant portrait on the obverse, where subtle shading and expert engraving techniques combine to create an image that feels almost lifelike. On the reverse, intricate details emerge, each line and curve carefully placed to celebrate both the artistry and technical skill of the minting process. Collectors recognize that it isn't just the face value that makes this coin special, rather, it's the way the coin encapsulates the spirit of 1939 America. Over the years, slight variations in the minting process, as well as the passage of time, have rendered some specimens especially rare. Specific mint errors and unusual die states have elevated certain 1939 nickels to legendary status among collectors, offering a glimpse into the unpredictable nature of coin production. Market trends for the 1939 nickel have been as dynamic as its history. Auction records reveal that coins in pristine condition have fetched impressive sums, with some specimens even breaking into the high five-figure range. Collectors have noted that coins graded in higher condition, those that have maintained their original luster and detailed features, command premium prices at auctions and among private sales. In contrast, more circulated examples, while still valued for their historical importance, tend to be more accessible for enthusiasts looking to begin or expand their collections. The distinction between mint state and circulated coins is critical in this market. A coin that retains its mint state attributes not only offers a visual delight but also represents a significant investment opportunity. Over the years, several notable auction houses have spotlighted these rare examples, creating buzz and reinforcing the coin's status as a must-have for serious collectors. Beyond the numbers and aesthetics, there's a treasure trove of stories linked to the 1939 nickel. One account that circulates among coin aficionados involves a collector who stumbled upon an exceptionally rare variant while rummaging through a long-forgotten family safe. This particular specimen, with its barely noticeable mint error and outstanding preservation, turned out to be one of the few surviving examples that had evaded the typical wear and tear seen in everyday circulation. Such stories add layers of intrigue to the coin, reminding collectors that behind every piece lies a narrative of chance encounters, diligent preservation, and sometimes even serendipitous discovery. These anecdotes have only fueled the passion of collectors who appreciate that each coin is not merely metal and ink but a tangible piece of history with a story waiting to be told. In discussing the 1939 nickel, it's impossible not to delve into the nuances of condition and how they affect its value. Coins that have been well preserved since their minting hold a mystique that circulated coins can never match. The mint state versions, with their untouched surfaces and crisp details, have become the holy grail for many collectors. The grading process itself is rigorous. Experts meticulously evaluate aspects such as luster, surface preservation, and the presence of any minor imperfections. A coin that retains its original mint luster can see its market value multiply, sometimes exponentially, compared to one that has been exposed to the rigors of everyday handling. Conversely, coins with a more worn appearance still carry significant historical and aesthetic appeal. These circulated coins offer collectors a glimpse into the journey of the coin through decades of usage, sometimes with distinctive patinas that add character. The interplay between condition, rarity, and historical significance is what makes the 1939 nickel a perpetual favorite in high-end auctions and private sales. The rarity of the 1939 nickel is compounded by the relatively low mintage figures and the subsequent survival rate of the coins. While millions were minted, only a select few have withstood the test of time without being extensively circulated or altered. Over decades, many of these coins were lost, melted down, or damaged beyond collectability. The few that remain in near-perfect condition have become symbols of a rich numismatic heritage, attracting collectors who are as passionate about preserving history as they are about the thrill of the hunt. Enthusiasts note that the coin's scarcity is not just a function of its age, but also the stories of survival and rarity embedded in its very metal. This dual nature, both common in its origin yet rare in its survival, adds an almost mythic quality to the coin that continues to captivate a sophisticated audience. Collectors have also been fascinated by the variations found among different mint facilities. Some 1939 nickels were produced at facilities with slightly different dies, leading to minute differences in design that experts meticulously document. These small deviations, which might escape the casual observer, can have profound implications on a coin's desirability and value. Enthusiasts often engage in spirited debates about which mint mark or die state best represents the ideal specimen, and auctions sometimes feature coins with unique markings that spark intense bidding wars. Such variations underscore the importance of provenance and expert grading in the world of numismatics, where every detail is scrutinized and celebrated. Listening to the stories and analyzing the nuances of the 1939 U.S. nickel can offer a rare window into a pivotal period of American history. Its design, production methods, and the subsequent journey through time all contribute to a legacy that continues to inspire both veteran collectors and new enthusiasts alike. Whether a coin is showcased in a meticulously curated collection or unveiled during a high-stakes auction, it invariably serves as a tangible reminder of the rich tapestry of history woven into the fabric of American currency. For those fortunate enough to add a pristine 1939 nickel to their collection, the coin becomes a cherished heirloom, a piece of art that encapsulates both the struggles and triumphs of its era. Every aspect of this coin, from its robust historical background to the finely honed details that distinguish it from its peers, speaks volumes about the evolution of American coinage. As collectors examine these pieces with a discerning eye, they recognize that the 1939 nickel is more than just a coin, it's a storied relic that continues to appreciate in both cultural and monetary value. The delicate balance between its historical significance, market performance, and the allure of its imperfections is what makes it an enduring icon in the realm of numismatics. Through the lens of time, this coin has transformed from a mere medium of exchange to a symbol of an era defined by resilience and artistic ingenuity. In recounting the journey of the 1939 nickel, one is reminded that every coin carries a legacy far beyond its physical form. It's a relic that has survived economic downturns, world conflicts, and the inevitable march of progress, only to emerge as a prized collectible that invites admiration and scholarly debate. For the experienced collector, the coin is both a financial asset and a narrative, a testament to the enduring value of history meticulously preserved in metal. Its allure lies not just in its rarity, but in the way it encapsulates the spirit of an era that continues to resonate with those who truly appreciate the art and history of coinage. This exploration into the 1939 U.S. nickel offers a glimpse into the complex world of numismatics, where every coin is a portal to the past. Its historical background, unique identifying features, and the myriad factors that influence its current market value all combine to create a story that is as engaging as it is informative. For collectors who have long cherished the beauty of rare coins, the 1939 nickel stands as a striking reminder of the passion and dedication that defines this timeless hobby. Transitioning from the storied legacy of the 1939 nickel, we now turn our attention to another gem that has consistently intrigued collectors, the 1957 U.S. nickel. This coin, minted during a time of post-war optimism and rapid technological progress, encapsulates a unique moment in American history. As the nation embraced the promise of a new era, the 1957 nickel emerged not only as a practical piece of currency but also as an emblem of evolving design and economic confidence. The backdrop of 1957 was one of transformation. America was well into a period of prosperity, and innovations in technology and industry were reshaping daily life. The coin reflects this shift perfectly. Minted in an era where design met modernity with a touch of tradition, the 1957 nickel carries a distinctive blend of classic artistry and contemporary flair. Its creation was influenced by the demands of a booming economy, where efficiency in production did not come at the expense of the detailed craftsmanship that collectors value. The historical narrative of this coin is marked by the transition from wartime austerity to a vibrant period of growth, making it an emblematic artifact of its time. The design of the 1957 nickel showcases a harmony between bold lines and refined detailing. On the obverse, collectors appreciate the elegant portrait that captures a sense of dignified strength, a reflection of the national character during the mid-20th century. The reverse, meanwhile, exhibits intricate details that underscore the technical prowess of the minting process. What truly makes this coin stand out are the subtle design elements that have, over the decades, garnered attention among numismatists. Slight differences in the die and minting techniques, sometimes revealed only through close inspection, contribute to its allure and are a testament to the meticulous quality control of the era. Experts have noted that these minute details, including the delicate shading and the interplay of light on the coin's surface, enhance its rarity and desirability. Market performance for the 1957 nickel has been robust, with auction records frequently reflecting strong interest from seasoned collectors. Coins in pristine condition have commanded significant premiums, often reaching impressive figures that underscore their status as prized investments. Auction houses have consistently spotlighted high-grade examples, emphasizing that the grading and preservation of the coin are pivotal to its market value. Much like its 1939 counterpart, the 1957 nickel is subject to variations based on its condition. Mint state examples, with their immaculate surfaces and undisturbed detailing, typically attract a premium, whereas circulated coins, though still highly collectible, tend to fall into a more accessible price range. The coin's market dynamics serve as a reminder of how preservation and careful handling can transform a simple piece of currency into a valuable asset, echoing the broader narrative of American coinage as both historical documentation and a modern investment. An intriguing facet of the 1957 nickel is the collection of stories and anecdotes that have emerged over the years. One particularly captivating tale involves a seasoned collector who, after decades of scouring estate sales and flea markets, finally acquired a 1957 specimen with an exceptionally rare die variation. This coin, marked by a subtle yet distinctive flaw that many experts had long considered a production anomaly, became a centerpiece in his collection. Its unique characteristic not only sparked lively discussions among fellow collectors but also set a new benchmark for rarity in the mid-century coinage segment. Stories like these resonate deeply within the collecting community, where every coin carries the potential for an unexpected narrative, a hidden chapter that adds to its allure. The conversation around condition-based value variations for the 1957 nickel is both technical and fascinating. Coins that have been preserved in a mint state are celebrated for their flawless finish and the preservation of every intricate detail that the mint originally produced. Such examples often feature a mirror-like surface and sharp, undisturbed lines that reveal the full artistry of the original design. In contrast, coins that have circulated over time may exhibit signs of wear, with subtle pitting or a loss of luster that, while detracting slightly from the pristine aesthetic, still offer their own form of character. Collectors often weigh these differences carefully, as even a minor variation in condition can result in significant fluctuations in value. This delicate balance between historical authenticity and aesthetic preservation makes the 1957 nickel a captivating study for both experts and newcomers alike. Diving deeper into the technical aspects, the 1957 nickel was minted using techniques that were at the cutting edge of the period's technology. The precision of the engraving, combined with the quality of the metal used, resulted in a coin that has not only stood the test of time but continues to be celebrated for its superior craftsmanship. The transition in minting technology during the 1950s is evident in the coin's design, where traditional methods intersected with modern innovations. This synthesis produced coins that were not only reliable as currency but also durable enough to endure decades of handling. Today, the advanced methods used in grading and evaluating these coins have helped highlight their historical importance, allowing collectors to appreciate the delicate interplay between art, history, and technology encapsulated in the 1957 nickel. Beyond the technical details, the 1957 nickel embodies the spirit of an era defined by forward momentum and innovation. Its creation coincided with a cultural shift that saw art and design merging with practical functionality in everyday objects. Collectors who study the coin appreciate how its design mirrors the optimism and progressive mindset of the mid-20th century. Every curve and engraved line serves as a reminder of a time when America was rebuilding and reinventing itself, a period that continues to inspire those who seek to capture the essence of history through numismatic treasures. The coin's evolution over time has also been influenced by shifts in collector preferences and broader economic trends. As the market for rare coins has grown, so too has the appreciation for pieces like the 1957 nickel, which offers both aesthetic appeal and a tangible link to a transformative period in American history. Auction houses and private dealers frequently highlight this coin as a must-have item, citing its combination of rarity, historical significance, and the story of American resilience it represents. Collectors today understand that acquiring a 1957 nickel is more than just purchasing a piece of metal, it's an investment in a legacy that has been carefully preserved through the decades. In discussions among experts, the nuances of mint marks and die variations often become focal points of analysis. While the 1957 nickel may appear uniform at first glance, experienced collectors know that even the smallest variations can drastically impact its value. Some coins feature mint marks that signal production from a particular facility known for its higher quality standards, while others reveal minor inconsistencies that have, over time, become hallmarks of rare variants. This attention to detail underscores the importance of expert evaluation and authentication, processes that ensure each coin's history is accurately documented and its value appropriately recognized. In this way, the 1957 nickel continues to be a subject of both admiration and rigorous study, where every facet of its production is meticulously scrutinized. This exploration of the 1957 nickel illustrates how the interplay of historical context, artistic design, and meticulous craftsmanship can elevate a simple piece of currency into a collectible masterpiece. Its journey from the bustling mints of the 1950s to the esteemed halls of modern auctions is a story of resilience, innovation, and timeless appeal, a story that continues to captivate and inspire those who seek to preserve a tangible connection to the past.